Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is noun phrase 202. The noun phrase today is a foregone conclusion. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. If someone says that something is a foregone conclusion, it means that it is an inevitable conclusion. I mean, this is the way you definitely think something's going to work out, or a result that is very likely and it won't be able to be changed. We also have a second meaning here. It could be a strong belief or view that a person has before receiving all the important information. So they made a foregone conclusion. They made a conclusion before time. Let's continue. The origin of this phrase comes directly from Shakespeare in his play Othello. In the play, the character Iago tells a lie about Cassio talking in his sleep. So Cassio, of course, is another character. About a love affair with Othello's wife, the main character, Othello, his wife. Desdemonia, that's her name. Othello responds that it is a foregone conclusion. Okay, here is the quote. So the I stands for Iago. So Iago says this, "Nay, this was but a dream, don't worry, maybe it's only a dream." And then Othello responds, "But this denoted a foregone conclusion." Because maybe in his thinking, he was thinking, well, if he's dreaming about it, talking about it in his sleep, it must be really happened. This kind of proves it, or at least in his view, he thinks so. Foregone conclusion. "'Tis a shrewd doubt, though it may be a dream." So he thinks that there's no doubt about this. Even though it's just a dream, he thinks there's no doubt about it. So that's what that means. All right, anyway, we got 4 examples to cover this use. Here's the first one. Don't make any foregone conclusions until you have heard all the evidence. So don't make any definite decisions or think a certain way until you heard everything. All right, number 2, it is a foregone conclusion that all the members of that political party will vote against this bill. Yeah, a lot of times in political parties, all the members will toe the line. They'll all vote the same way. So maybe in this particular case, you are expecting them all to vote the same way. You don't think that any will. Sometimes we say jump ship and vote the opposite way. So you say it's a foregone conclusion. They're all going to vote that way. You won't be able to convince any to vote the opposite way. All right, number 3 here. They never expected to lose. They thought this was a foregone conclusion. They had rigged the elections, fixed the elections, but they still lost. So maybe they really did cheat, and they cheated a lot, but they didn't cheat enough, and they still lost. But they thought it was a foregone conclusion. They thought they were safe. They thought they were set, but it didn't turn out that way. Okay, and the last one. After this scandal, it is a foregone conclusion that his career is over. All right, so maybe the scandal is too serious, and you don't think that this person will be able to come back from this scandal. So it's a foregone conclusion. It's over. Forget it. He'll never be able to recover from this. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.